Hello everyone, did you know that wild animals usually steer clear of humans unless provoked? But when food becomes scarce, their behavior can change dramatically. In the past 2 years, South Africa has faced a growing crisis. Over 15,000 hyenas are encroaching on residential areas, bringing a new level of threat with viruses, diseases, and aggressive attacks on livestock. What's behind this predator shift, and why has it turned into a real fear for local communities? Join us as we delve into the causes and consequences of this intense situation. Don't forget to subscribe. Your support helps us reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers. This winter has been especially unforgiving in South Africa, as plunging temperatures and dwindling natural food sources drive desperate hyena packs closer to human settlements. With fewer options in the wild, these cunning predators have increasingly turned their sights on livestock, resulting in a shocking surge of over 4,000 livestock attacks this season alone. Research reveals that the number of hyenas entering residential areas has doubled in just 2 years, escalating both financial and health concerns. Beyond the loss of valuable livestock, diseases carried by these hyenas have spread rapidly, inflicting over $40 million in damages, a staggering toll on affected communities. In response to the escalating threat, many residents have started raising guard dogs, often choosing breeds like the Boer Anatolian Shepherd, known for their strength and vigilance. These dogs, with their sharp alertness and booming barks, can create enough noise to repel hungry hyenas prowling nearby. Yet, with over 15,000 hyenas pressing in, the challenge has become too great for even the bravest canine defenders. This dire situation has pushed the government to consider bolder, more effective measures to protect communities. If you've watched this far, grab a warm cup of tea and settle in, because the next chapter of this journey is one you won't want to miss. In light of the mounting hyena threat, the government has introduced a strategic policy to curb the growing population and protect communities. This initiative allows a select number of licensed hunting groups to operate in high-risk areas, offering substantial rewards to hunters who meet strict requirements for expertise and safety. Only experienced hunters with specialized training in predator control are permitted to participate, and they are equipped with precision rifles designed for humane kills. The policy includes comprehensive training sessions, covering everything from weapon handling to field tracking skills, ensuring that each hunter understands the delicate balance of managing predator populations responsibly. Hyena hunting takes place on the outskirts of settlements and in regions where livestock is most vulnerable, with the main season stretching through winter when hyena activity peaks. Hunters are taught to recognize the distinct signs of hyena presence: scattered bones, claw marks on tree trunks, and the eerie laughter-like calls echoing at night. Equipped with high-caliber rifles for accuracy and powerful binoculars for long-range vision, hunters can spot and track hyenas even from a distance. They are trained to aim for vital areas, such as the head or chest, to ensure a swift and humane end to each hunt, minimizing suffering and maximizing safety. But hyena hunting comes with significant challenges. These predators are elusive, highly intelligent, and often travel in unpredictable patterns, making them difficult to track and ambush. There are also ethical considerations. conservationists worry that extensive hunting could disrupt local ecosystems. For instance, in one case, a particularly aggressive hyena pack had been preying on livestock near a village. While hunting helped curb the attacks, some voiced concerns over the impact on hyena social structures. Such complexities require hunters to exercise both skill and respect for the animals they pursue, ensuring that each hunt is conducted with responsibility. Despite the challenges, the policy has attracted seasoned hunters and even thrill seekers intrigued by the idea of sport hunting. This initiative has brought increased income to local communities, boosting tourism and generating funds that help offset the damages caused by hyenas to livestock farmers. The hunting grounds have gained a reputation, drawing enthusiasts from afar, while top hunters work tirelessly to address the growing population responsibly. A like or a word of encouragement can go a long way. Show your support by leaving a comment to empower these dedicated hunters. Mountain goats, an extraordinary species inhabiting the rugged terrains of, number around 3 million in the United States. These resilient animals are perfectly adapted to their harsh environments, flourishing in the steep, rocky landscapes of the Rocky Mountains and other high-altitude areas. Renowned for their agility and distinctive features, thick fur, long black horns, and bearded appearance. Mountain goats captivate both wildlife enthusiasts and hunters. Mountain goats in America are remarkable for their distinctive physical features, which are perfectly adapted to their harsh environments. One of the most noticeable traits is their prominent beard, which, along with their short tail, adds to their unique appearance. They are also characterized by their long black horns, which can range from 5.9 to 11 inches in length. These horns are not only a defining feature, but also serve practical purposes in their daily lives, such as defense and dominance. Perhaps most impressive is their thick fur, a crucial adaptation for surviving in the extreme cold of their high-altitude habitats. This dense, woolly coat provides exceptional insulation, allowing mountain goats to withstand temperatures as low as the fur's effectiveness at retaining body heat ensures these animals remain active and healthy even in the most frigid conditions. Together, these physical traits make mountain goats well-suited to their rugged environments, enabling them to thrive in some of the most challenging terrains in North America. Besides, their feet are ingeniously designed for scaling steep, rocky slopes with inclines exceeding 60°, granting them remarkable stability and grip. This feature enables these animals to easily traverse the daunting terrain of the Rocky Mountain. Consequently, their presence is primarily confined to these remote areas, making them seldom seen in more accessible locations. The difficult landscape not only provides a natural refuge for the goats, but also creates substantial obstacles for hunters seeking to track and hunt these elusive creatures. The hunting season for mountain goats in the U.S. typically runs from late August to late November, although the exact dates can vary depending on state regulations. It is crucial for hunters to apply for a hunting license, as this not only ensures compliance with legal requirements, but also helps in the management and conservation of mountain goat populations. Understanding state-specific regulations and guidelines is essential for a successful and responsible hunting experience. These regulations may include specific dates, hunting zones, and quotas to maintain sustainable populations and protect the ecosystem. When embarking on a mountain goat hunt, selecting the appropriate equipment is crucial for a successful and ethical hunt. The right gun, typically a high-powered rifle, is essential for its performance and range, ensuring that the hunter can make an accurate and humane shot even from a distance. Additionally, a quality pair of binoculars is indispensable for spotting and tracking these elusive animals in their rugged, mountainous habitat. Binoculars with high magnification and clarity allow hunters to observe the terrain and the movement of goats from afar, aiding in planning and executing the hunt with precision. Properly chosen equipment not only enhances the hunting experience, but also ensures the safety and effectiveness of the hunt. One of the primary advantages of using guns for hunting mountain goats is the performance and range that firearms provide. Guns allow hunters to engage their targets from a considerable distance, which is particularly useful in the rugged and often inaccessible terrain where mountain goats reside. This capability not only increases the efficiency of the hunt, but also enhances the likelihood of a successful outing, as hunters can take accurate shots without needing to get too close to these elusive animals. Another significant benefit of hunting with guns is the safety it affords to the hunter. The ability to maintain a safe distance from potentially dangerous wildlife reduces the risk of injury. Additionally, modern firearms are designed with various safety features that further protect the hunter during the expedition. This combination of efficiency and safety makes hunting mountain goats with guns a preferred method for many hunters. One of the primary disadvantages of hunting mountain goats with guns is the ethical concerns it raises. Many people question the morality of hunting these majestic animals, which are often seen as symbols of the rugged wilderness. The act of hunting for sport, particularly with high-powered rifles, can be viewed as unfair to the animals, who stand little chance against such advanced weaponry. This perspective is further fueled by the belief that animals should be respected and preserved in their natural habitats rather than hunted for recreation. South Africa is home to the largest population of rhinos in the world, with an estimated 16,000 to 18,000 individuals, comprising both white and black rhinos. These majestic creatures are primarily found in protected areas such as Kruger National Park, and they roam vast savannas and grasslands. However, in recent years, there has been a troubling trend of rhinos moving closer to human habitats. As these powerful animals encroach on farmland and villages, the risk of human-wildlife conflict escalates. So what are the long-term implications of this shift, and how might it affect both rhino conservation and the safety of local communities? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates. On May 14, 2024, in South Africa's Limpopo province, a rural road was unexpectedly blocked when a herd of rhinos wandered into a residential area, leading to a severe traffic jam. Amidst the chaos, one of the rhinos collided with the car, violently overturning it and causing severe injuries to its occupants. A man inside the vehicle sustained critical injuries from the impact, including multiple fractures and internal bleeding. Emergency services quickly arrived at the scene, rescuing the man and rushing him to the nearest hospital. Despite the medical team's best efforts, his injuries proved too severe, and he succumbed to them shortly after being admitted. The tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of wildlife encroachment into human territories, particularly in regions where such encounters can have fatal consequences. Understanding the potential danger rhinos pose to communities, especially when they wander into populated areas, the South African government has implemented a well-regulated hunting policy to control their numbers and minimize human-wildlife conflicts. So, ever wondered what it takes to legally hunt rhinos in South Africa? Each year, this hunting policy attracts approximately 300 to 400 hunters from around the world who are drawn by the challenge of hunting one of Africa's most iconic and formidable animals. However, to legally hunt rhinos in South Africa, hunters are required to obtain several permits. These include a professional hunting permit, which is mandatory for all hunters in the country, as well as foreign hunters, and particularly those requiring CITES permits. As a result, South Africa issues approximately 100 to 150 rhino hunting permits each year, a number carefully determined by wildlife management authorities.
Very good shooting. Поздравляет, хорошо стреляет.
This figure reflects the country's commitment to balancing the economic benefits of hunting with the need to protect its rhino population from overexploitation. How do you think the choice of weapon impacts the effectiveness and ethics of hunting large, powerful animals like rhinos?
Good shot. 100%.
To ensure a smooth and effective rhino hunting process, South African hunters typically rely on high-caliber rifles designed to deliver a powerful and accurate shot capable of taking down such a large and robust animal. Common choices include .375 H8 Magnum, 416 Rigby, or 458 Lot rifles, which provide the necessary stopping power to humanely and efficiently hunt a rhino. In addition, hunters in South Africa usually form small groups of 2 to 4 people when going on a rhino hunt. This group size allows for better coordination, safety, and support during the hunt. Each member of the group typically has a specific role, such as the primary shooter, backup shooter, and spotter, ensuring that the hunt proceeds smoothly. Upon discovering their prey, hunters carefully assess the situation, ensuring they are at a safe and effective distance, typically between 20 to 100 yards, depending on the environment and the behavior of the rhino. At this range, the hunters can accurately target the vital areas of the rhino, such as the heart-lung area, to ensure a humane and quick kill. However, if the rhino is not killed by the initial shot, the hunter will follow up with additional shots until the animal is down. The safety of the hunters and the ethical treatment of the animal are paramount, so ensuring the rhino is quickly dispatched is a priority. So what must hunters report after a successful rhino hunt in South Africa? In particular, after a successful hunt, the hunter is required to report the details of the hunt to the relevant authorities, such as the South African Department of Environment, Forestry, and Fisheries. The report must include specific information, such as the location of the hunt, the number of rhinos taken, the age and sex of the animals, and the permit numbers used for the hunt. This information is crucial for monitoring rhino populations and ensuring that hunting remains sustainable and in line with conservation goals. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below. The sound of gunshots echoing through the mountains of Florida State is an announcement that the wild monkey hunting season has arrived. These activities have attracted thousands of hunters to participate in order to protect their property and community, because Florida is facing nearly 1 million wild monkeys that cause damage of up to 120 million USD each year. So what methods have hunters here used to deal with this population? Let's explore with us to answer this question, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to update our latest information. In Florida, hunters often choose rifles to control the population of wild monkeys. These agile animals often live in forests, woodlands, hammocks, plateaus, and grasslands with scrub and pine forests. Rifles therefore provide hunters with good range and effective, humane shots. Hunters typically use high-powered, accurate, and reliable rifles such as DD-223, 200, 43, and D3 weight calibers. Along with that, quality scopes with good magnification and clear optics are essential for accurate aiming, especially in densely forested areas where visibility is and high-quality binoculars also help hunters spot monkeys from a distance, allowing them to plan their approach more effectively. Have you ever wondered what it takes to legally hunt wild monkeys in Florida? To hunt wild monkeys in Florida, all hunters must have a Wildlife Management Area WMA license administered by the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. The license costs $47 annually for residents and $181.50 annually for non-residents, with a 10-day option available for $76.50. These licenses can be applied for through the official website of the FWC, where hunters can purchase, renew, and print their licenses. One advantage for hunters in Florida is that they can hunt wild monkeys year-round, as there are no specific seasonal restrictions. This continuous hunting opportunity creates favorable conditions for controlling the monkey population. So what time of day do you think is the most effective for hunting wild monkeys? Hunters often hunt in the early morning because wild monkeys are most active just after sunrise. This is the ideal time for feeding and moving, making it easier for hunters to detect and track them. When detecting prey, hunters must clearly identify their target to ensure it is indeed a wild monkey and not another animal or a non-target species. Ensuring there are no obstacles or dangers on the shooting path and that the surrounding scene is clear is crucial for safety. So have you ever wondered what it takes to ensure a successful and humane hunt when targeting elusive game like monkeys? Next, hunters find a stable shooting position, which can be standing, kneeling, or lying prone, using natural supports like tree branches or a shooting stick. Using the rifle scope, hunters can clearly and accurately observe the monkey. Aiming at critical areas such as the chest or head ensures a quick and humane kill. The hunter gently squeezes the trigger to maintain accuracy. After shooting, the hunter needs to observe the target's reaction. If the monkey runs away, the hunter must follow the blood trail to find it. When the monkey is found, hunters should carefully approach the fallen animal to ensure it is no longer alive and avoid any potential danger. If necessary, a follow-up shot should be administered to ensure a humane end. However, hunting monkeys with rifles in Florida has sparked heated debates in the community. Hunters may face opposition from animal rights activists and other members of the community. Do you agree with this method? If yes, please like the video. If no, leave the number 0 in the comment section to share your opinion. To tackle the challenge of wild monkey overpopulation in Florida, a combination of cage traps and sterilization methods has been widely deployed. Initially, hunters use large cage traps designed for monkeys to enter comfortably without injury. These traps typically have sturdy metal frames with mesh sides and spring-loaded doors that close when a monkey enters, activating the mechanism. In addition, hunters use bait such as fruits, vegetables, nuts, and other appealing foods to lure the monkeys into the traps. Bananas, apples, and other sweet-smelling fruits are particularly effective. The traps are often placed in areas frequented by monkeys, like near food sources or travel routes. Have you ever wondered how hunters manage to safely capture and relocate invasive monkey populations? Once the traps are set, hunters monitor them using tracking devices installed nearby to observe monkey activity and check if the traps have been triggered. When a trap captures around 715 monkeys, hunters use gloves to handle and move the monkeys to smaller cages to avoid bites and disease transmission. The captured monkeys are then transported to a veterinary facility. At the facility, a highly qualified veterinarian performs sterilization procedures, either cutting the vas deferens or tying the fallopian tubes. To ensure humane treatment, the monkeys are anesthetized throughout the surgery, and their vital signs, such as heart rate, blood pressure, and oxygen levels, are monitored. After the procedure, the monkeys are closely observed as they recover from anesthesia. Their vital signs and overall condition are checked regularly, and they are kept in recovery cages until fully conscious and stable. Following recovery, the monkeys are transported back to their original capture site or another designated release area. Released monkeys are often monitored to ensure they reintegrate into their group and continue to thrive. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below. However, in recent years, the rise in forest fires has increasingly driven hippos out of their natural habitats and closer to human settlements, leading to dangerous encounters as they search for food and water. So what impact have hippos had on the lives of people in this area? Let's find out together, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get our latest updates.
Look at the hippo walking in the street, guys.
On August 12, 2024 in Lusaka. A man was walking along a quiet road when he was suddenly and violently attacked by a hippo that had wandered into the area.
Hey, come on. Hey.
An ambulance arrived swiftly, and the man was rushed to the nearest hospital where emergency treatment was administered. After several hours of surgery and critical care, he was incredibly fortunate to survive the ordeal, though he faces a long road to recovery. The incident sent shockwaves through the community, leaving the people of Zambia deeply concerned about the growing presence of wild animals in urban areas and the increasing threat to human safety. To effectively manage the challenges posed by hippos, the Zambian government has established comprehensive hunting policies aimed at managing the impact of hippos on communities while ensuring sustainable wildlife conservation. Annually, around 250 to 300 hunting permits for hippos are issued, a measure designed to control the population and minimize human-wildlife conflicts. These permits are typically valid during the dry season, from May to November, when water levels are lower. This strategic timing allows hunters to access hippo habitats more easily, reducing the risk associated with hunting these large and often dangerous animals. So what special skills and tools do hunters need for challenging hippo hunts? In particular, hunters in Zambia predominantly rely on high-caliber rifles, such as the 375 Aft Magnum or the 458 Winchester Magnum, which are specifically chosen for their ability to penetrate a hippo's thick skin and large body mass. The use of these powerful firearms is crucial for ensuring a quick and humane kill, which is a priority in regulated hunts. So what alternative methods could hunters consider using to hunt hippos aside from rifles? Although less common, some experienced hunters may opt to use bows, typically requiring a draw weight of at least 80 pounds with specialized broadhead arrows. This choice demands a high level of skill and is generally reserved for those with significant experience in big game hunting. In addition to their weapons, hunters are equipped with advanced tools like high-powered binoculars, rangefinders, and GPS devices, which are essential for tracking and locating hippos in their often dense and waterlogged habitats. So how many people do you think hunters typically team up with when hunting in Zambia? Additionally, hunting in Zambia is usually conducted in groups of 3 to 5 people, a practice that offers significant advantages in terms of safety and efficiency. Group hunting allows for better coordination and the ability to cover more ground, which is especially important when dealing with an animal as large and potentially aggressive as a hippo.
Hippo on land, that's very nice.
Each member of the group typically assumes a specific role, such as spotting, shooting, or tracking, which enhances the overall effectiveness of the hunt. When hunters spot a hippo, they carefully assess several factors, including the distance to the animal, its size, and its behavior. Typically, hunters aim to engage the hippo at a distance of 30 to 50 yards, close enough to ensure accuracy but far enough to maintain safety. The preferred target areas are vital organs, such as the heart or lungs, which ensures a quick and humane kill. If the hippo is in water, hunters must wait for the animal to surface and present a clear shot, which requires patience and precise timing. So what must hunters do after a successful hippo hunt in Zambia? After successfully hunting a hippo, Zambian law mandates that hunters report the kill to the nearest wildlife authority within 24 hours. The report must include details such as the exact location of the hunt, the number of hippos killed, and the condition of the animal. This information is crucial for the government, as it allows for continuous monitoring of hippo populations and the impact of hunting on conservation efforts. However, to legally hunt hippos in Zambia, a hunter must obtain a specific hunting license, often referred to as a big game or hippo hunting license. This license is essential to ensure that the hunt complies with Zambian regulations, which are designed to protect both the hunter and the wildlife population. The license can be obtained through the Zambian Department of National Parks and Wildlife or through licensed hunting outfitters who facilitate the process. The cost of a hippo hunting license typically ranges between $1,500 and $2,000 depending on the region and the specific regulations in place. This fee not only covers the right to hunt, but also contributes to conservation efforts and the management of wildlife resources in Zambia. What are your thoughts on this approach? We'd love to hear your perspective, so please share your views in the comment section below.
Kilograms. It appears.
Australia's camel population has grown significantly over the past few decades, reaching up to 2,000 animals. This increase poses a unique set of challenges for managing their impact on the environment and native species. Camels compete with native animals, such as kangaroos, for food and water, leading to a decline in the numbers of these native species. The sharp increase in camel populations has led to significant environmental degradation. Camels destroy vegetation, pollute water sources, and compete with native species for resources. This has prompted the Australian government to implement strict regulations and policies to manage the camel population effectively. In 1988, the Australian government changed its camel population management policy, allowing for regulated hunting to control their numbers. Before this change, camels were considered national property and hunting was prohibited. The new policy permits licensed hunters to hunt camels using humane methods, with strict reporting requirements to ensure compliance and effectiveness. The use of helicopters and professional hunting teams has increased the efficiency of camel population control efforts. These teams can cover large areas quickly and effectively, ensuring that a significant number of camels are removed from the population. This method has helped reduce the camel population by an estimated 30, contributing to the protection of Australia's natural resources and native species. Imagine a quiet Australian town suddenly overrun by wild donkeys. This is not a distant possibility, but an alarming reality for many communities across the country. With an estimated population of 3 million feral donkeys, these animals are rapidly expanding their range, not just across rural areas but also into urban centers. Once considered a problem for remote regions, donkeys are now invading cities, causing significant disruption to daily life, property, and ecosystems. So, what strategies are Australians adopting to manage this invasive species? Join us as we explore the solutions. And don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. In recent years, towns like Alice Springs and Darwin have seen a noticeable increase in feral donkey activity. The loud braying of these animals has become a constant disturbance, making it nearly impossible for residents to enjoy peace and quiet. Beyond the noise, the donkeys pose a real danger to both people and infrastructure. Since the start of 2024, there have been over 300 road accidents caused by feral donkeys, resulting in damages estimated at $40. Tragically, these accidents have claimed the lives of at least 20 people and injured many others. The growing presence of these animals in urban areas is not just a nuisance, it's a serious public safety issue that demands urgent action. The environmental toll is equally concerning. Feral donkeys are notorious for trampling through native ecosystems, uprooting plants, and damaging water sources. Their foraging behavior leads to soil erosion, which threatens native flora and fauna. A 2023 report from the Australian Department of Environment estimated that feral donkeys have contributed to a 20% reduction in native vegetation cover in affected areas, directly harming species that rely on these ecosystems. This habitat destruction has prompted calls for stronger conservation efforts, as wild donkey populations continue to put pressure on fragile Australian landscape. To combat the rising threat of feral donkeys, the Australian government has implemented several policies focused on population control. One of the most effective methods has been controlled hunting. Licensed hunts allow a targeted reduction of wild donkey numbers in areas where they pose the most significant threats. In 2023 alone, over 2,000 hunters participated in these operations, using .308 and D36 caliber bolt-action rifles, weapons powerful enough to humanely take down large animals. These hunters are also equipped with high-quality scopes, enabling them to accurately target the animals from a safe distance, reducing the chances of injury or accidental damage to property. Hunting groups typically consist of 3 to 5 people, a strategy that increases the chances of success and enhances safety. The use of trackers is crucial. These individuals are highly skilled at identifying signs of donkey activity, such as footprints, droppings, and disturbed vegetation. Once a group spots a target, hunters carefully align themselves and aim for the chest area, ensuring a quick and humane shot. Each hunting operation results in the culling of 15 to 30 donkeys, which significantly contributes to reducing their population in the most affected areas. The results of these efforts are clear. Since the introduction of more aggressive hunting policies, the feral donkey population has declined by 15 in key areas, leading to a noticeable reduction in urban encroachment.
The 270's quick, but I got here first.
Road accidents involving donkeys have dropped by 30, saving millions of dollars in damages and countless lives. Furthermore, property damage caused by donkeys has decreased, providing much-needed financial relief to communities. The hunting programs have also sparked conversations about whether this strategy should be expanded, given the continued growth of donkey populations in regions where hunting has yet to be implemented. In conclusion, wild donkeys are no longer just a problem for Australia's remote outback. They are a growing threat to urban areas, local ecosystems, and public safety. The country has taken bold steps to reduce the population, with controlled hunting emerging as one of the most effective tools. However, as the donkey population continues to rise, a combination of strategies may be necessary to fully address the problem. So, what do you think? Do you agree with the measures being used to control feral donkeys in Australia? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. In recent decades, millions of wild bird species have inflicted significant damage on farmers across the United States, particularly those growing grain. According to a 2021 USDA report, the primary culprits are rock pigeons, sparrows, and red-winged blackbirds. Another invasive species causing concern among many farmers is the European starling. Red-winged blackbirds are widespread across North America, including the United States. The United States Fish and Wildlife Service's 2021 survey estimated that the U.S. population ranges between 120 million and 190 million, with the total population in North America possibly exceeding 630 million. In the southern U.S., red-winged blackbirds typically start nesting and breeding from early March to late April. Females usually lay 3 to 4 eggs, with the incubation period and time to maturity lasting about 23 days, influenced by weather and food availability. The red-winged blackbird is highly territorial, especially during the breeding season. They aggressively defend their nests against any perceived threats, including humans and raptors. Sensitive to intrusions, these birds will not hesitate to attack to protect their territory. Red-winged blackbirds reach full physiological maturity at 12 to 15 months of age and weigh approximately 0.2 lbs, making them about 3 times smaller than pigeons. Red-winged blackbirds generally don't trouble American farmers unless they gather in large flocks, which can then become a major problem. Many people, however, enjoy attracting these birds to their gardens by providing food. During the fall and winter, red-winged blackbirds often form large migratory flocks, sometimes numbering in the thousands or even tens of thousands. These flocks gather in areas with abundant food sources, such as wetlands or grain fields. They can consume seeds planted by farmers before they have a chance to germinate and frequently feed on wheat, sunflower, and cornfields before harvesting. Large flocks of red-winged blackbirds not only impact agriculture, but also cause substantial pollution in urban areas due to their droppings. In recent years, farmers in various U.S. states have increasingly used nets and other measures to protect crops from these birds when they gather in large numbers and migrate to agricultural regions. However, states like California, Texas, Florida, and Michigan often have the largest populations of these birds in the United States, frequently witnessing flocks numbering in the millions. These large groups forage in grain and vegetable fields and feed on farms growing fruit trees such as cherries, grapes, and blackberries. The most significant issue posed by European starlings is sanitation, as their droppings can contaminate fodder and water in agricultural areas. Many solutions have proven effective in controlling the spread of invasive species. Do you know of any other methods that might work even better? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support our channel and stay updated with our latest videos. Lastly, share this video with your friends so they can enjoy it too. The sound of gunfire echoing through the late autumn air signals a fierce battle brewing between humans and a surprising enemy, wild boars. After a thriving summer, with millions of tourists enjoying the pristine beaches, few expected the months before winter to turn dark as 3 million ferocious wild boars wreak havoc across the land. These wild animals are not just dangerous individually, but when they attack in packs, they become a true menace, threatening the economy and the very lives of the people. What disasters have these wild boars caused? Join us as we uncover the truth, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We're aiming for 100,000 subscribers, and your support is essential. Wild boars are incredibly powerful and dangerous when they attack, weighing up to 200 kg and capable of running at speeds of 40 km. They are equipped with sharp fangs that can inflict severe injuries. What makes them even more terrifying is their tendency to attack in herds, often numbering dozens, making them a formidable force. According to wildlife experts, in just the 3 months leading up to winter, wild boars have launched over 1,000 attacks on livestock and farms. These relentless raids have caused an estimated 10 billion VND images, leaving farmers struggling to protect their livelihoods from these ferocious creatures. Experts predict that if this battle against the wild boars is not brought under control, the region could face economic losses of up to $5 billion within the next 6 months. The pre-winter months are particularly critical as natural food sources dwindle, pushing these ferocious animals to become even more aggressive, ready to attack anything in their path. The stakes are high, and with the increasing frequency of these destructive raids, the urgency for action grows. So, after these shocking incidents, what policies has the government introduced to prevent this looming disaster and safeguard both the economy and the people? Let's dive into the strategies being rolled out to stop the wild boar invasion. Realizing the urgency of the situation, the government introduced a policy allowing controlled hunts to manage the wild boar population. Hunters are required to complete a wildlife management course and demonstrate skill in tracking and handling dangerous animals. To encourage participation, the government offers a reward of $1,500 per wild boar captured or killed. Up to 100 hunting groups are allowed to form, each equipped with high-powered rifles and crossbows. Hunters are also trained in ethical hunting practices to ensure safety and humane methods throughout the Wild boars are primarily hunted in rural areas where they cause the most damage, particularly near farmlands and forested regions. The prime hunting season is during the late autumn months, when the boars are most aggressive and food is scarce. Signs of their presence include disturbed soil, tracks, and the destruction of crops. Hunters use rifles like the .308 Winchester due to its accuracy and power, while Tanks 42 binoculars are commonly used to spot wild boars from a distance. To ensure a humane kill, hunters are trained to aim for the heart or lungs, which results in a quick and ethical end to the hunt. However, hunting wild boars comes with significant challenges. These animals are intelligent and highly unpredictable, often charging at hunters when cornered.
Yeah, on the run.
Ethical concerns also arise when hunting in areas near residential zones or farms, where the risk of accidental injury to non-target animals is higher. In one case, a hunter misjudged the terrain and accidentally shot a domestic pig, sparking an outcry about the ethical boundaries of hunting in densely populated areas. This highlights the importance of well-trained, responsible hunters who understand both the risks and the ethics involved. Despite the difficulties, wild boar hunting has attracted thrill seekers and sport hunters eager for the challenge. The hunts have boosted local economies, increasing income for nearby communities by up to 20 as tourists and hunters flock to the region. The money raised from hunting permits and rewards helps offset the damages that wild boars cause to livestock farmers, making it a crucial economic activity. The efforts of top hunters to manage the wild boar population are essential to restoring balance and protecting the livelihoods of local people. A like or a word of encouragement can give them the strength they need to continue their work. Let's support them by leaving a comment below